All right, here we are in the shade. We got some nice flat lighting, and I'll show you the interior. Again, I cannot overstate just how pristine this car is and original. There's some elements of the interior that aren't going to show through the camera, where the touch of the feeling of the switches of the plastic and of the steering wheel leather and of the seat leather and the smell, it's all virtually time capsule condition, and that's something that you only get once. You only get that when the car has not been used a lot. So I'll start with the back and work my way forward, and then we'll spin it around so the light shows the seats and stuff. So there is a set of all-weather floor mats that I've removed here, in addition to the factory mats, rubber BMW ones. One thing to point out, because it has the factory backup camera installed, to open the trunk, you push this button, because the camera's where the regular button would be. Trunk lid itself, toolkit, factory cargo net, and then this here is the front license plate mount for US license plate that I was talking about earlier with the exterior video. Fold down rear seats, battery compartment cover is present and accounted for, and then here we have the DVD navigation, CD changer, television module, which are what the cameras operate through. That's the trunk. Rear door cards. This is something you do at your own risk. With any E39, these things never roll up like that. Rear sunshades. You can see the back of the front seats. Driver's side door card. And just look, I mean, this has to show through. Just look how soft and virgin that leather is. You just don't see that on cars that, unless they just haven't been used a lot. Here we go. I'm doing this with confidence because it's a low mileage example. That's the easy part. The hard part is this right here, but look at that. It just goes back perfectly. Passenger side door card. Driver's side door card. Cup holders, another point of contention for the E39. Not only are they useless, but they also break a lot. There's a little bit of delamination here in the shift bezel, pretty typical for that, but it is original, and it does have the one piece shift knob and boot. Mirror has no leaky fluid. Look at the steering wheel leather. I don't know if the airbag cover if this will present that well, but it's just perfect. And virtually all the leather in here is like that. We're gonna fly over the dash. Start it up for you. So if I push this button here, this is a factory installed option. So if I push this button here, then that switches to the front camera, and you can see the basically 90-degree angles of each view of that. So here, if I go to reverse, now we've got the rear backup camera and PDC. One thing I'll do here while we're working on this, air conditioning's on, blower motor. Rear sunshade button. Sunroofs. I'll close the doors, run the stereo for you, and do the windows. All right, stereo. Notice that we have DSP equipped, dynamic sound processing. And walk outside. Here, I'll turn the lights on. Notice there's no check control messages, no missing bulbs here. What I'll do is I'll pull it around so that the engine's facing the away from the hanger, and we'll do the seats and the engine. Here's the seat leather. The driver's seat has by far the most wear of the other seats, and notable imperfections are a scratch here, and then just very light bolster wear here, and some creasing on the outer bolsters. Your seats. These are in pristine condition, and note that they have the I believe the option's called that ISOFIX attachment, which is basically for your car seats. That was something that came in the post facelift M5s and E39s. Here's a view from the passenger side. Passenger seat. Alright, here's the engine bay. Air conditioning's on, the aux fan's running. Idle's nice and quiet, no Vanos noise. All we did to this is wipe it down with a dry rag. So we haven't detailed this engine bay whatsoever. It always scares me when I see an engine bay that's all polished up and shiny on the car that I'm buying, because I want to know what leaks and seeps and things they may have cleaned up. So I prefer to see an engine bay in its natural state, and that's how I've left this. We can certainly detail it a little bit more if the buyer wants to do that.
checking instructions.
You gotta love that. I don't think I've ever seen an M5 that had that still on the dipstick.